Hi, Genevieve Matthews from The Art of Extraordinary. Thanks for watching today. We're going to cover off on number 4 of 7 of the key areas to focus right now in terms of navigating the journey, whether that's for you as an individual, for your leadership of a team, a business, organization, community, for your tribe. Now, right now, there is so much going on. And in previous videos, I've covered off on the first 3 key areas. So to recap, the first key area of thinking, area of focus, is survival. Okay, what's required to help you and your team survive right now? What rituals and routines are you adapting to, adjusting? What have you got in place? What's not in place? Okay, what's falling through the cracks? And more importantly, right now, what discipline is required in order to help that survival not feel so tough going, because there will be certain discipline that's needed right now to adjust and adapt and to make things happen. And that might be discipline around conversations that need to be had, discipline around your own physical, mental, and emotional health right now. That must come first, because if you're not taking care of yourself right now, it's really, really tricky to take care of others. So that was the first piece around survival, the routines, rituals, self-care, your own emotional, mental, physical well-being. Number 2 is connection. That is all about love and connection and connecting with the people that matter the most for you right now. That could be friends, family, it could be your team and the people that are possibly under duress at the moment because they're working remotely for the first time ever, finding that tricky. It could be for team members that you've had to stand down or have been made redundant through this time, because we have a lot of changes to resources globally, okay? It is a global situation. So connection is very much about really taking care of those key conversations and key connections that are required to help everyone feel okay at the moment, to help build team, build tribe, build community, to build that trust and nurture and care of each other. The third piece was about power, okay? And that power thinking, now, when our power thinking's on, we can use it very resourcefully, very healthily, okay? We can feel empowered, we can feel confident, be heard, speak up, have the conversations that are required. If we're feeling disempowered, if we're lacking confidence and that voice isn't able to be shared, and you feel like you can't speak at the moment, or you can't even have the conversations that are important to you, then that's the power that you might need to dial up and adjust. And it could be that you're in environments now, because they're so unique, they're new, they're unusual, that you feel a lack of a certainty around things, that you're feeling a lower sense of significance. Now what it means is give it a flip, okay? So feel that in an internal way. I feel okay, I've got this, to then help you have a conversation externally. And I mean by conversation, not just a chat conversation, but really important discussions. Decision making is used with power, okay? If you're feeling disempowered, you'll find that your brain is so fuzzy that you won't be able to actually make decisions either. So the power piece is really important. Today, the fourth piece is about stability, and that's all around structure, order, process, systems, okay? So maybe it's about looking at where that needs tweaking and improving at the moment, or adjusting, okay? There are a lot of businesses right now that are shut, okay, closed. There are many that are struggling, okay? They have had to let go of staff and team members, and so they're struggling to deliver on the service and product. Then there are other businesses right now that are stabilizing, okay? They've moved their teams remotely or working in the distance situation, still in office potentially, and everyone is stabilizing. It's this sense of, right, how are we making this work now in the new way? I'm not even going to say the new norm, because I don't necessarily think the word normal applies right now, even to the new form of what it looks like at the moment. So how is your team stabilizing? How are you and your family stabilizing? Is there structure and order to it? Because what happens if we stop thinking about this area, if our brain's not sort of switched onto it and using it, this style of thinking, we might lack the structure that's needed at home, in the home environment, okay? So chaos can reign, okay? In the workplace, if this style of thinking is missing, there might be a limit around looking at what processes would be really beneficial for us right now. There might be an ability to, there might be a need to want to hold on to everything instead of delegating and letting go and then asking for others to do things or asking others to step up and rise to the situation as well. So there's lots of ways that stability can really play out. So trust this is useful and gives you a little bit to think about around this particular area of focus right now and how it can serve you, your family, your friends, your work environment right now, whether that is remote at home, whether it's in office, out on site. Really think about how are we stabilizing right now? And if you're not yet, because the team is still in a bit of chaos, what structure's needed? What are a couple of simple little processes that we could put into place now? Okay, what planning are we doing? Have we got a short-term plan? Have we got longer-term plans? Or are you very reactive and just thinking about the here and the now? Start thinking about the planning and what steps you can put into action right now. Have a great afternoon and thanks for watching. Bye now.